Hello, this is LNT Manish. This is my first semester in UNT. Now I'll share my screen of my reading assignment. Mm, I have done the summary on the paper called Knowledge Discovery from Large Amounts of Social Media Data. It was published in 2022, and this is my assignment. And the first section is summary of the paper. Here, the purpose of the paper is to study and find out the trends in the massive amounts of data that are produced in day-to-day life on social media platforms. Many organizations may extract useful insights from the various data collected in the social media platforms, and they'll use it for the business trends and also for the business insights. Marketing teams use this knowledge from the data that are more individualized and unique, and they'll use for their organizations thanks to these analytical insights. And related literature, Eriko Otsuka, Scott A. Wallace, and David Chu has developed a hashtag recommendation system for Twitter data streams. They discuss the hashtag frequency inverse hashtag ubiquity ranking in this hashtag recommendation, and also the social recommendation model on user interaction in complex social networks by Yakun Lee, Jayam Lee, and Jiodong Ren. They did literature which was quite impressive. And the other section is research design of strategy, social big data analysis applications. Here, the three applications are covered in this paper. The first one is frequent trajectory mining from social media data. In this application, AUDSOM method is used. This method is performed using point of interest, which is located in different geographical areas. This method is mainly used for tourism teams, and tourism businesses. Here, the keyword extraction is based on geotagged social media posts that involve point of interest. In this method, Levenstein's L-metric method is used for keyword selection. It identifies the differences between high frequency and low frequency keywords. Yeah, and similar method is used for keyword grouping, which is also L-metric method. And the regions of interest uses an adapted version of DBA-scan algorithm, which requires a minimum number of points to form a cluster. The calculation for two parameters is performed by using k nearest plot and choosing a k distance threshold point. With these two calculation, the two parameters is identified. And the second application is opinion mining from social media data. To find out the user's opinion on the social media data, an opinion methodology called IOM-NN is used here. Here, the social media data is collected using a set of keywords, and they are classified by an iterative process. This process is based on feed-forward neural network, and it's also called as multi-layer network. This process classifies the social media posts until there are no posts to be classified in the current iteration. And in the final phase, the IOM-NN method, with the help of classified social media posts, predicts the outcome of a particular event. This is mainly used for political events to predict the outcome of an election or some political situations. And the third application is the topic discovery from social media data. A hashtag recommendation model called hashed technique is used here. A multi-layer preceptor is trained to perform the process semantic mapping. A set of k hashtags is collected using the recommendation model, and at the end, the hashtags are divided into three ways: assignable, ambiguous, and neural categories. And the result here, I've compared the results of the techniques from the paper, and the result for the hashtag technique is more accurate, which is equal to 0.77. And the second HF5G model is neutral with 0.35. And finally, the DBA scan has 0.48 correct results and 0.32 incorrect results. And the conclusion, this paper provides a detailed explanation of how the data analysis performed and the different mechanism techniques that are performed behind each analysis, and how the outcome is achieved for the particular task or event. And we must conclude that over 60% of new customers have found through social media, by which we can estimate the importance of social media data analytics and estimate the efforts we need to keep on the future study of social media data analytics. Contribution. Here, this author covered detailed analysis of social media data in three aspects, and they are finding popular tourist attractions from point of interest in geographical locations, as I read above, And second, hashtag recommendation and topic discovery from social media posts. And finally, to predict the outcome of a particular or political events using a user opinion mechanism. And section two, critical analysis. The overall assessment is the, the paper was easy to understand for me. This author described how each mechanism works in analyzing data and making important decisions using this data. And also, this author maintained a good methodological flow throughout the article. And I was able to understand the author's point of view. Research methodology. The research methodology on the paper was easy to understand as it is completely a step-by-step procedure. It involved different methods in utilizing data that is stored and analysis which was done was understandable. The research of methods used are clearly shown in the research work. Future research. The paper was quite exemplary. Yeah, the privacy of social media data of individuals is important, and I think it should be taken seriously across the globe. And new knowledge learned. Yes, from this article, I learned different data analysis methods that are used for various purposes. I learned how AUDSOM is used for tourism attractions for the frequent trajectory data string, and IOM for users' opinion, and also the hashed method which is used on social media platforms, mainly Twitter. And I like to discuss about the questions: does users need to compromise their privacy for social media data analytics? And what are we not allowed to access due to API restrictions? And thank you. Yen.